I need to make sure if everything is set up. So we can start with a new game of Sunshine. And while I'll read some stories. In a small village far away, farmlands as far as the eye could see, and much further, lakes and mountains adorning the sides, only cut by the occasional forest, neighboring villages. The people took care of each other, the children playing, the elders looking over them, and the adults keeping the peace. That is until the night falls, as the sun disappears under the horizon, when Apollo's watchful when Apollo's watchful eyes vanishes, they come to destroy. Okay. This game doesn't have a long jump. Instead, you go sliding around. Lasers keeping the night as the sun disappears under the horizon. When Apollo's watchful eyes vanishes, they come to destroy. Lasers keeping the night lit, explosions mudding the sound of people screaming. The crops set ablaze as they approach the village. The invasion of technology, taking away the simplicity and joy of rural life. They don't care, they are not programmed to care. All that matters is what the programming told them to do. They were told the world belonged to their creators, even if they have to take it by force. A young man and his best friend took it to themselves to protect the innocent. Okay, we'll probably not do a legitimate run, because that's less fun. Nope. Okay, let's see. There's currently no purpose in exploring this space. This is bleach. What? I really thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on. It's you! This whole message is your fault. Anyways, there was like each year the invaders became smarter. No, wait, I don't think it wasn't that far. A young man and his best friend took it to themselves to protect the innocent, cutting down invaders one by one, setting traps and guiding the survivors to safety. every night, with no end in sight. Each year, the invaders became smarter and more powerful. It became harder and harder for the men to adapt. One fateful night, as the man cut through invaders, he slipped and lost his hand. Quickly, by his fellow man, he was brought inside. He felt foolish, like a failure. It was his purpose to protect, yet now he is the one being protected. As the long night came to an end, the man made his way to the hospital in the big city. Big walls of windows and white concrete, holograms and cars adorning the skies. While people were abundant, no one seemed to think about one another. No one seemed to care about one another, glued to watch in front of them, instead of around them.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the
Godless place
inhabitants are indeed
where
troubled.
Apollo's light never reaches, only drowned in an artificial replication. The city's energy, harnessed from the white dwarf, taken with its Dyson sphere covered around it, as without it, Apollo shall be there to save a world that discarded him. It didn't matter to the man. He made his way to the hospital. Doctors looked at his lost hand and advised him to get a cybernetic replacement.
The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now.
Where was I? Doctors looked at his lost hand and advised him to get a cybernetic replacement. Initially, he wasn't sure about it. He didn't want to become like the invaders that were taking over. Yet, he took it anyway. Let's see. I am just to follow the mission, but I am extremely stubborn. Hang on. Can make this jump. Because for some reason Nintendo kept in the many of the loading zones to the various worlds. And all you have to do is just get the right position. Okay, that was a good jump. Just get the right position. And that's how you get to one of the late game levels early. Where was I? I completely missed what I needed to read. Speaking of what I need to get more one-ups. Of course, if 3 are not possible, it's not entirely this... Okay, it seems like in this level the loading zones, no, not the loading zones, the mushrooms are not here. I don't think it's worth it to try to get in there because this for later level. Besides, I completely forgot how to do that glitch anyway. Doesn't matter. The real question is, will I do the blue coins in this run right now, or will I just wait it till the end? I think I'll rather wait till the end when I do a full 100% blue coin run. Yeah, I didn't expect him to just randomly show up. My blood doesn't want to work. It's because I pressed the wrong button. Oh, didn't mean to. Clean him up. Wait on. Okay, I was almost thinking that I did something went wrong because it didn't want to load. Anyway, where was I? Analytics, no viewers. And well, this set to align, so there's just no viewers right now. You know, it's funny because I'm not supposed to be here. Mario's just spawning through the ground instead of from the pipe. Okay, it didn't matter to the man. He made his way to the hospital. The doctors looked at his lost hand and advised him to get a cybernetic replacement. Initially, he was not sure about it. He didn't want to become like the invaders that were taking over. Yet, he took it. It is not much of a challenge. the doctors. As to him, the only thing that mattered. Talking about the rank amateur. Oh. Oh, I didn't touch the flag. Of course. No, you are sure ways to get there. Personal like 30 impressive. Go. Okay, that's better. I guess the didn't touch the flag, it seems. Yet he took it. As to him, the only thing that mattered is being able to protect his village and the one he loved. But there was a catch. There always is. The upgrade was expensive. And he was low on cash. A manager came sitting next to him. He offered the hands in exchange for services. Okay, this a lot less one. That ow. Let me think, which way was the best? I think supposed to go up that big tree and then do some fancy jump work. Okay, but the question is, how do I there we go. Oh. No, these leaves aren't even connected. I mean, barely, just on one small side. Okay, these leaves suck. They aren't too terrible when you have lots, so you can just offer bits. Like so. They are a bit annoying. Now I have to somehow jump from... Is it better to jump on the mushroom? Yes, there was... I'm surprised I didn't... How do I not have damage? I won't go further than the Yoshi level because I really don't feel like performing that one glitch. Oh. But there's a catch. There always is. The upgrade was expensive. And he was low on cash. He'd be working part-time. And the hands would be paid off in no time. The man hesitated, but agreed nonetheless. This basically just making sure it goes the right way. This part is always annoying. How did I glitch through him? Okay, that's weird. You've resigned, but he agreed nonetheless. He was tasked to go to a village where rebels interrupted the company's plans. As agreed, he went and took care of the problem. With his new cybernetic hand, village on the side. I think this is the Yoshi level. Yes, this is the Yoshi level, which is probably where I'll end because I completely forgot how to do the glitch. I will go here just for one reason. Trying to get those one-ups. Or fall to my death. You know what, never mind, I'll get those one-ups somewhere else. Because otherwise I have nothing to see there. And for the hotel level, the glitch, I do remember the glitch, but it will be a bit tricky to perform. But it doesn't matter because I will attempt it regardless. Let's see, I can do this. Yeah, I will trigger the Shadow Mario interaction. he was tasked to go to a village where rebels interrupted the company's plans. As agreed, he went and took care of the problem. With his new cybernetic hand, the job was easier and quicker than expected. The rebels imprisoned and disappeared from the public forever. Okay, let's see, I think the level should have been reset. No word, I can, and someone replied to the poll. Welcome in. I was reading about cyborgs, and right now I will try to glitch. Okay, this will be a very difficult glitch, and I failed. The idea is that I glitch just high enough that I can trigger the loading screen. Oh, Porrington, it was you. Reported for what? Okay, the idea is that of course it was me. My man, usually you don't, and I died, fuck. It's a hard glitch to get right, because if you fail, death. I didn't expect you to react to one of my polls. Normally you don't. Yeah, but more importantly, how have you been? I'm disappointed in Scott here utilizing glitches. That is my way. I can only play games using the unintended ways. Okay. Last time I went too low. Okay, that's too high. That's too high. That's too high. Yes, you can see it's a very precise glitch. Because if you're just a pixel too low, you end up on the ground. But if you're a pixel too high, you end up on the roof. Is the GameCube from Switch Online? No, this is the 3D All-Stars version. Because I don't have the Switch Online, don't feel like paying. Oh, don't feel like paying it. Way too expensive now. And then there's a second one that said no. On this Porrington is an old account. You know, one time when I played before oh, yo, Doom, yo Axel, unfortunately my katakana is very limited, but what I gathered is that you said yo Doom. I'm trying to glitch through, but I keep failing. As you can see, it's not expensive, but it doesn't hold the price for what it offers. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Unless you really want to play N64 and GameCube games. For 1 year it's okay, but given it's a subscription, probably not. I mean, you got it right, lol. I got it too low. It's a super precise glitch. The only positive is, because I keep dying, I can hypothetically increase my life count to the max by just going to where the one-ups are. So actual, how have you been? Oh. It's not oh. Did you see that glitch where I just clip through the wall? Chillin'. He doesn't even ask to Porrington, how are you? Is that better? Doesn't no. You betrayed me last time. You asked me very difficult questions. Okay. Okay. Next attempt. I've screwed that up. I knew I screwed it up because I was way too far to the back. Because I can explain the glitch to you for a bit. Okay, so basically you need Yoshi to eat this fruit on top so you can jump in the pipe, but you unlock Yoshi later in the game. But the loading screen exists underneath here from this point in the game, and right here at the roof there's a very small pixel where you can go through, and if you do it right you can reach the loading screen. And you need to stand approximately here at the blue tiles to get the jump right. It's very difficult, as you can see. How are you being born? I'm playing Resident Evil 2. Oh nice. Going 100% I assume. So I'm abandoning my man. No! No, don't abandon me. No, I'm lonely. Not entirely, I have Axel with me. Something. But if you go too far to the bottom, you get in the death zone, which is also not what you want. 3 achievements. Which one did you get, Porrington? Okay, 4 lives. I think I'll go for 10 lives and then I'll stop farming because this game is not difficult enough to do live farming. The only difficult parts are glitches. Okay, I'll try once more. So Axel, have you finished that one anime Yamada's first time? What's the hardest game you have played? If you want to know what I've played the hardest games, probably Elden Ring. But if you want to know if I've ever beaten the game, no I haven't. But the hardest game that I have beaten is a certain bullet hell, one I once played on the mobile phone like 10 years ago. I'm really looking forward to Toho to get released later this year. And I will play it on stream, so you can see me absolutely struggling with it. Doom, look in your shirt and spell attic. Okay, Doom, look in your shirt and spell attic. Inside your shirt and spell attic. ATTIC. Hi, I get it. I don't need to look in my shirt to see those. Okay. The question is, how many attempts am I allowed to do for you guys? Because I assume this is not super fun to see me constantly failing at the glitch. So how many attempts do you give me until I have to just continue? Okay, I really thought I had it that time. 10. As in 10 failures or literally me jumping 10 times? Okay. Then this one has to count. Position correctly. Okay, that was 1. Okay, that was 2. Okay, that's not going great. I think that was 4 or 5. Oh, that's a shame because I really want to show you this glitch. But if I cannot perform it right now, because late in the game this glitch is not workable anymore until you unlock Yoshi. In other words, I can show you the glitch. Okay. Okay, once more and then I'll just continue on. But you still haven't answered my question, Axel. Have you finished the series? Because I really need to know your take on it. Okay, never mind. No glitches this run, it seems. We just go straight to fighting Shadow Mario. Unfortunately, I have. Aww. What is the glitch supposed to be? Okay, later in the game there's a hotel level. And that glitch allows you to go to that hotel level early. That is the glitch. The app I was using got discontinued. Oh. Do you use smartphone or computer? Because if you need a site to watch anime for free, I know one for the computer. At least, assuming it's still off. Maybe it's down by now. Okay. I know I said I wouldn't try it again. I don't get it. Why am I too low? Well, never mind. Like I said, I won't try again. Okay, unfortunately, the app I was using got discontinued. I have another site, but I just completely forgot about. Oh, doesn't matter. At which episode were you then when you ended? You know what's funny about this level, by the way? This is the only level you can legitimately skip without glitches. Because the intended way is that you go to the bridge, but you can go straight to the top of the windmill. In other words, go straight to level 2. And that's what I will do because right now I'm not planning a 100% anyway. But I really should not fall off the wall. Damn it. I have on side. How do anime industries even make money if we all use pirated sites? Merchandise, man. The money lies in merch. The same with movies. The reason superhero movies do so well is because the real money lies in the merch that comes along with it. So as long as fans keep buying expensive statues and stuff, it doesn't really matter if people pirate the series. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh yeah, right, as I said, normally you're supposed to defeat... Ow. Okay, normally you're supposed to defeat that boss over here. If I can trigger him. Normally you're supposed to defeat this guy. But can I defeat him from here? It's a bit hard to see. Okay, even though I'm planning to skip him, let's just defeat him just for fancy. Because... Was that it? Yes, okay. And as I said, normally you're supposed to get this shrine, but I'm completely skipping that. And go straight to the top. And go to shrine number 2. No. This, by the way, is also the easier version if you... Because if you play shrine number 2, it's a bit more covered with all the goop and stuff. Since you're not supposed to go here from 1 yet. Axel, have you ever played Super Mario Sunshine? In my message getting to you is yo yo yo. Okay, it seems that you were saying something but I didn't get it. Because the last message I see from you was the one from the anime industry and pirating. You know, as a kid I always struggled with this boss. but it's actually super easy, man. Okay, I was asking if you watched the new Spider-Man movie. No, I haven't, because I haven't really been up to date with MCU yet. My friend keeps wanting me to watch the MCU movies with him. And so maybe I will someday. But did you see it? Was it good? Oh yeah, you can go to the pier or to the beach with this one. Because if I am correct, you ain't gonna watch Doomsday. I'm Doom King every day for me is Doomsday. It's like watching a movie about myself, man. Okay, what I will do is I will do this boss and then I go to the beach and do the beach boss and then I'll jump in the beach level. It literally has your name in it. I know. They stole it from me. No, yeah. This version of the boss you have to defeat twice in a row, which is annoying. And I will go straight to the old version. Or not, because they teleported me. Watch the guy that was inspired by you. Yes. But they changed them into green. Well, okay, to be sure, I'm wearing a green shirt today, but normally I wear blue. As if that will change the allegations. Okay. A bit dumb that you have to defeat the same boss twice in a row. Oh. Oh. Okay, Axel, would you like to hear me read another story? Oh, fuck. Don't have enough water. Okay, hang on. My man, I don't know what those kanji mean. Keep it up. That's what the translation first said. Fuck, I don't have water. Okay, we'll do first the beach level because that one's way more fun than the harbor. In the meantime, I will... Which stories shall I read quickly? Axel, have I read the story about the pirate girl to you yet? Because I don't know which stories I've read to you. If not, I will read it anyway. Okay. Pirate girl. When I was a kid, I had a friend. We played together every day. She was my best friend, and I couldn't imagine a world without her. However, that was until the world turned upside down. In the night that felt like it lasted forever, my village was set ablaze. My, oh, my neighbors, my friends, my family, all running in fear as they got slaughtered. We were attacked by the pirates from the world above. Oh, okay, I made a mistake. I thought there was a different level. Right, never mind. I need to go here. I was thinking of level 2 for the moment. However, there were we were attacked by the pirates from the world above. But for some reason, Poseidon decided of everyone, I was the one to live. As a rivaling pirate faction battled for control. It's a bit difficult trying to read the ball, trying to play a game. Okay, where was I? As a rivaling pirate faction battled for control, they took me in as one of their survivors, one of their own. Initially, I was scared and confused. Okay, that I failed. Initially, I was scared and confused, but the captain was always patient with me. He believed in me and tried to care for me. As years passed, I started to call him my father. The world I belonged to, the village from down on the sea levels, was a place I could not find anymore. My memories fading as time went on. That was until a century later, a century after my demise, as I wandered the sea on my red boat. I will quickly beat this level before I die again. I haven't mastered the art of reading and gaming at the same time yet. But I'm sure with enough practice, I will. Sometimes my jumps don't want to work. Okay. Where was I? That was until a century later. The world I belonged to, a village from down on the sea levels, was a place I could not find anymore. My memories fading as time went on. That was until a century later, a century after my demise, as I wandered the seas on my red boat. I finally found it, the place I used to belong, the place that was taken from me. An island filled with broken homes, half burned down structures. And there was a house untouched by the catastrophe, singular house belonging to a young man. He asked me to help him caring for his grandmother. I had no interest in helping this lad. However, I was bored and did it anyway. For the next few days, I came by helping with cooking. For the next few days, I came by helping with cooking and talking to the old lady. Okay, I tried to comfort her. Okay, for the next few days, she talked about how she misses her best friend, one that she once lost. I could feel the sadness in her eyes. I tried to comfort her, letting her know that her friend might be still out there. Still alive and well. All she could do was nod. Maybe her friend was still out there. But by now, the friend would be over 100 years old, so the likelihood was low. A few weeks later, oh, a few weeks later, the old woman died. The young lad let me know and asked me to help move her stuff out of the house. Okay. I once again decided to help him out, because I too started to care for the lady. Rummaging through her old stuff, I found a photo album. Oh. In it, I saw what I wished I hadn't. A picture of two girls, a young version of the old woman, and me. Undeniably so. The best friend she lost so long ago. The person I promised her was still out there somewhere. She was not just out there. She returned home, where she belonged. Tears just kept falling out of my eyes, and in the stream, I wished I could tell her. I wished I could tell her a friend had returned for her. But I was too stupid to realize. How could I forget? How could I not recognize my best friend? The place I belong, the island I was born. I decided to leave it behind, as being there only made me realize I don't belong anywhere. Okay, let's see. It's bossing time. So what did you think of the story, Axel? Okay. And the last one needs to be here. Did you like the story, or do you have some criticisms of it? I got the no heal, no inventory, box access, and speedrun achievement. Nice, nice. The no heal and no inventory box. That is quite impressive. Does that... How many achievements do you need now? I want to play more, but my cat was covering the screen as soon as I turned game. She walked away. Oh, that's what cats do. So how many achievements are still left? Which one will you go hunt after this? Okay, I haven't decided yet if I want to do the blue coin run. But if I do, it will be... I'm at 35 of the 44. I want to go beyond achievements by getting the S plus rank. I assume that's super difficult. S plus. Which rank are you on right now? Let's see, oh, I almost fell off. Damn. The hardest one to get is the one on the tail. And otherwise, I'll just have to you know, everyone always say that this level is super difficult, and well, it is definitely not the easiest. I think it's a bit overestimating how difficult it is. It's just a bit wonky at times. It is not uberly hard, it's limited to save to... Hang on. I still need to go to the top. Okay, nice. It is not uberly difficult, it's just limited the save to less than 3 for a duration under 3 hours. Oh, it's a short game. It does make it a lot easier indeed. I assumed it would be like a 10-hour game. Oh man. I can now go to the, what's it called? The theme park. But I don't want to. Still have some business to do at the beach. And I'm still pissed off that I failed that one glitch, damn it. Okay, this is the, which level is this? This is the El Piantissimo level. In other words, the he sucks at the game level. More RE blind runs will take the in average 5 to 10. You never play. No, I've never played it myself. But I do want to play sometime. But the thing is, I don't know where to begin. Especially not since I don't play a lot of horror games, so I don't know what to expect with that game, other than that it may contain jump scares. Okay, this ball never makes sense to me because there's a random red line. You're scared, huh? Yes. Yes. No, it's not that I'm scared, it's more that I don't really like very gory stuff. I don't really like looking at guts and blood that much. Which is why I kind of don't play a lot of horrors. I just realized I don't have any lives, damn it. Let's get some one-ups quickly. I can find the entrance. Play chronologically order because you'll find the control evolving instead of having the evolving controls. Makes sense, that's usually how I like to play games as well. That's how I played the Pikmin series. I started with 1 and 2 before I did 3 and 4. Even though 3 and 4 were already out by then. But I like games more when you start from the very beginning, so you can see how it develops over time. Most younger, new players hate the old ones because they couldn't adapt to the controls. That is disappointing. Because a lot of old games are really great, but also partially because the controls in old games are ass. But that's also what makes them so fun. You have to... Playing those games isn't just playing the games, it's also... having to deal with all the glitches and wonkiness. That's also part of the gaming experience that modern games severely lack, in my opinion. Which is partially why I like Sunshine so much. It's just so broken at times, and that makes it a lot more entertaining. I do dislike this level though because those coins keep swimming through the rocks. It's like people like us complaining about Mario 64. Yeah, to be fair. Mario 64 is even for me a bit too much. I mean, it's not horrible, it's more that I just really hate the camera control or the lector off. Trying to see anything in that game with that game's camera is just impossible. And this... Okay, which coin did I miss? I missed one fish coin and... would be... Okay, why do I not see it? That's the question. Hmm. Oh, okay, I see one going over there. You know what I miss about modern games? Little coral reefs like these. Because I think they look very, very pretty. Oh, that's the last one. Found it. And that's what I liked about 2000 games as well. They really, really love beaches for some reason. I just really like the tropical vibes of these games. So which games are you planning to beat after this, Porrington? Now think about it. I should go back to Bianco Hills, because I haven't done the levels yet. Uh, doesn't matter. Easy. Okay, where shall I go next? I can go to Bianco Hills, or I go to the park, or I go to the... how was it called? The harbor. I think I should go to the park first, because that way I'll have... I think I'm playing multiple... Now I'm in mental. Multiple games? I'm playing multiple now, I'm in mental. Okay, I think what I think I will do is I will do the park level 1, because that way I have access to what's it called, Noki Bay, and hopefully that way I also have access to Yoshi. For Yoshi I need to do level 2, and when I have Yoshi unlocked I can go to the hotel I want to go to, but couldn't because I screwed up the glitch, damn it.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
And if I'm in Noki Bay I will show you something I wanted to use as the thumbnail. Paper Mario 1000 Gear, Door, Monster Hunter World, Guitaria Fables, Rockman, Ford, Wonder Swan, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 5. You are playing all those games at the same time? And Deep Rock Galactic. I assume you play them not literally at the same time, because that's weird. Yes, that's why I'm mental. it's a lot to take care of, especially since you're playing two Resident Evils at the same time, but otherwise seems fine to me playing multiple games. I assign days for each game. Fair enough. That's probably also the best approach, to have every single day of the week a specific game.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
Yeah, and Indonesian asked me to co-op Resident Evil 5. Okay, wait. As in you play the game together in one run. I didn't know Resident Evil 5 was a multiplayer game. Because it's pretty cool actually. Playing a horror together. It was an impulse. Case like that first. Well, as director of this park, I want to ensure your success, so how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me. I only have 4 life. Normally, when I play Sunshine, I farm lives but today I completely forgot. Okay, where is Bowser? Yeah, the thing about this boss is he isn't particularly difficult, it's just that you only get a free round to beat him, and I completely wasted a whole round. Damn it. Okay, can I... At least this time around I hit him. Okay, I need to hit him just once more. You're the hardcore. I'm... Wait, I need to hit him once more. I thought it was a free hit. Miscalculated. Okay. That's better. Yeah, in Indonesian it was some... You're 100% sunshine. You're the hardcore. I'm... If you want me to 100% the game, sure. It's not that hard. It only takes like a century to find all the blue coins. Other than that, it's pretty easy.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
But if I do the blue coins, I will probably use a guide though, because they are really, really stupid. Most of them.
My mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario. So your boss...
Deep Rock Galactic takes like 500 hours. How many hours do you have already for that 100%?
When I draw with this, all my wishes come true.
If I went for a 100% for that game, I will do a like a multi-year run, not in one sitting. Just 500 hours, my man, my man.
He said, Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario. So I tried to get Mario sent to prison.
260 something hours. I'm at 61 of the 69 achievements. Nice. Which achievements, the last 8, do you need? No Mario.
No, not again. It appears to be heading.
You know, I forgot that this game was the cutscenes in this version of the game was AI upscaled, so they look really wonky. And I don't know why they did that, because it looks better if you just normally upscale the cutscenes, or better yet, re-render them. Well, I think re-rendering the cutscenes will be a lot more difficult if you don't have the models lying around. But now I have done the first level. I think I should be able to go to Noki Bay. Let me check. No, not yet. Noki Bay is not unlocked yet. That means there's a certain shine requirement for that. Instead, what I will do is I will continue with the park so I can unlock Yoshi. Okay, one cup required 4 total grinds. Will take hundreds of hours. 1 mission count grind almost finished. 2 challenges with seem to be beyond my skill level for now. For now at least, but you're only 200 hours in. You'll get there. Okay, fuck. Completely screwed that one up. If you are quickly enough, you can get in the level. Yes. Like I said, if you're quickly enough, you can get in the level without defeating the guy. Okay, this one of my more... Oh. I want to say... Hang on, it's been a while since I played. Oh, it's been a while since I played Sunshine. My scroll sound it's up to date. It was too early. I demand death count. Sure, but here's the thing, I haven't counted so far. So I don't know how many deaths I have. You know what, let's go for the fun 10, 20 deaths at the start. Okay, where was I? Where's better? You know what's stupid? This one lane over here, there's absolutely no reason for... I need to mill one because mill one is one up. There's absolutely no reason for this section to exist other than saving you. But something interesting about this section is this one of the few instances with this monster spawner. This little painting on the wall spawns in these monsters. Okay, other than that, there's nothing noteworthy about that part. So you're just having fun killing monsters? Yes. I'm hungry, I want to eat monster meat. Oh, and also note, the background is based on Yoshi, I think. But I completely forgot to mention that. Okay, which level was the Yoshi level? That's what I need to know. I think it was level 3 or 4. If we're lucky, this level will be the Yoshi level. If not... red coins of the... okay, it's not the Yoshi level. In other words, we can still not unlock him. Oh, another fun fact is, those guys steal your cap. Do you want to see me die for a moment? Oh, no wait. No wait. It was another enemy, the green ones, that steal your cap. And if the green ones steal your cap, you will die. Even when you talk to NPCs. Okay, there's the red coin on the boat, nothing too crazy. Stop stealing cats. There. Okay, so you're just having... You're evil. Yes, I am. That's why I'm called Doom King. Do you think I'm called a Sweetie King? The only thing I care about is Doom. Okay, I missed that jump. And which coins have I missed? There's one on top of there and there's one here. Where's the other? Doesn't matter right now. Let's first get this. Okay, I think I know. I think I have to get from down here. And then there should be one over there on the other side. And hopefully now I get to do the Yoshi level. So I can finally continue. Okay, this is it. This is the Yoshi level I was talking about. It's simple, all you have to do is wake these bastards up. Okay, that cutscene screwed me over. And that should be it. And now I should be able to unlock Yoshi. And with that we can go to the hotel. And more importantly, if I can make it up the tower, I can go straight to Pianta village. And if not, I can just kill Shadow Mario just a couple times. I'm pretty sure most of it I have already succeeded. Because once Noki Bay is unlocked, can go everywhere, but it's not unlocked yet. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can go straight to the village because Yoshi can jump really high. Because the one thing that prevented me from doing the village before was I didn't have Yoshi unlocked. But now I've unlocked, I can complete the village right now. Look, I already have up to 4 done at the start of the stream. I could have done this at the start of the game if I performed a very difficult glitch, but I didn't feel like it, so it would have taken me super long. And it had no other purpose than getting the star at the start of the game anyway. In here, if I position approximately here, I can get the 1-up. This level's about it's purely about positioning. I forgot how far this guy throws. Oh, by the way, this is not a level with that little painting on the wall that spawns these things. And this is the hardest part, because you don't want to stand on this line, instead you want to stand a bit next to it and wait for that guy to show up. You see, it's super difficult if you don't know the positions you need to be. But I've played this game so many times, I know exactly where I needed to stand. The next level I think is cleaning up beyond us. And then comes a Shadow Mario, and then I've basically beaten Beyond the Village, ignoring the 8th level. Oh, this is one of my least favorite of this world, because you have to get them all within a certain time limit. And if you forgot where they are, that will screw you over. Okay, it's here. Okay, I see it. And I will have to do this level twice, because if I want to go for 100%, I need to talk to those Piontas for the points. At least the adult ones, I think. But that's not worth doing right now. Okay, we'll do Shadow Morrows, and you're famished? Then go eat something. Like cat food. Or chili. Okay, this is the Shadow Morrow level. Those are super easy, just hitting with water. Until he gives up. Rude, I need to need salt for my blood pressure. For your blood pressure, you need salt. What do you normally eat to increase your salt levels? Do you just put some extra salt on your fried eggs? Okay, I think that is all from this area except the final level. Where should I go? Oh wait, I can go to Noka Bay now. Nice. Okay, I think I will do the... I will do the hotel, because that way I don't have to unlock it anymore. If I actually crave for salt, I order chicken popcorn called shishin. Look that up, shishin. Oh, shilin. Oh. Is shilin some sort of restaurant? That looks very nice. Okay, which okay, I will do the hotel level 1, and then it doesn't really matter what I do afterwards, because I have now all levels unlocked. So I think I will go to what is it called? Bianco Hills after this, and do level 1 to 7, ignoring 8. It's Taiwanese snack. Okay. You said it was chicken popcorn. That's way too much reading for me to do. But basically what he said is the mantis comes here. And now everyone is scared. It's super easy that we just do this the whole time. The only issue is all my water keeps running out this way. I will quickly grab a glass of water and then I'll which level shall I do? I can I think I will finish the what's called the that thing right over there, the park. Amusement park. Okay, so see you in a bit.
Phew.
Okay, I'm back. You grabbing snacks without sharing? No, I didn't. I only grabbed a glass of water. And no, I'm not going to share it either. Okay, now we've unlocked the hotel. We've basically unlocked everything, leaving us to do only getting all the shines and unlocking the final boss. I think I'll just start off with starting area Bianco Hills. I think I will also, just for fun, see to read the story while I play this game. This level, I mean. Okay, I am probably old enough to have known your great grandfather when he was still a toddler, that is. For me, I have thought about death as a serious thing in centuries. Okay, it's over there. Means I think the easiest way is to just go via this wall. You know what I need? I need to guide if I want to do the blue coins. Well, it's not impossible to find all the blue coins while looking around. Oh, it's super tedious. You know, this is supposed to be one of the first levels you do. And I'm here basically doing it at the very end. For me, I haven't thought about death as a serious thing in centuries. I used to have many friends who I saw grow. Okay. Sometimes make super stupid jumps. Well, there's one positive about it is got an extra life from it, so it's not complete waste. But that was a complete waste. You know, these are the moments where I miss having a long jump. Just this level would have been so much easier with it. You know, well, after I'm done with this, I will add like an extra 10 on that diff counter. For me, I haven't thought about death as a serious thing in centuries. I used to have many friends who I saw grow old and soon after die. To them, it was a lifetime. To me, it was like a weekend. When you see people grow and die over and over again, you stop caring. Like watching a bird from a chick to having kids of its own to being dead, only remembered by its kids, and his kids will do everything their father did before them. Which level was this? Red coin level, okay. Only remembered by his kids, and his kids will do everything their father did before them. It's just part of life. Yes, it's sad. I had to let go of many friends. I had to let go of many friends, but I cherish knowing that I knew them. The next job is one time I heard church bells ring, but it soon faded and got replaced by the sound of a heart monitor. I talked to the doctors about my daughter's condition. All he said was I should spend more time with her. After we left the hospital, I saw the sadness in her face. How? Where the other 3 coins? There's one, I think there's one up there. Okay, I completely lost track where I was reading. I lack one more coin, but where is it? It's probably on top. All he said was I should spend more time with her. Okay, the coin is not here. But I know this where the star will be. Oh, there's the coin. Oh, there. I saw the sadness in her eyes. After we left the hospital, I tried to cheer her up by playing with her. So we went to the store. I bought a teddy bear for her child. I didn't have a lot of money, but I tried to make it work and bought it anyway. As we made our way back home, as we made our way back home, we passed by a park. She wanted to play on the swings. She wanted to play on the swings. Soon after it started raining. She seemed to enjoy playing in it, but it only made me more sad. When we finally got home, I first made sure to take a bath. Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched her as she looked out the window, looking at the rain fall. For the next few days, I saw her laughing, smiling, but I couldn't try to fight back the tears that kept wanting to escape. When she fell sick once more, we rushed to the hospital. I looked at her. This is the second fight against PT. The question is, how do I get up there? What's the mission today? Afterwards, I was preparing dinner. I watched her as she looked out the window looking at the rainfall. For the next few days out, I saw her laughing, smiling. Missed. Okay, I'll have to quickly focus on this vessel. If I wish to not miss. Where's the guy? Where was I? When she no, I just felt that this was an older story, so I didn't really format it correctly. When she fell sick once more, we rushed to the hospital. I looked at her and begged her to not leave me. She looked at me and all she did was smile. I said to me, I love you too. I love you too so much. Her eyes closed and everything around me went black. The sounds of the doctors rushing around. The sounds of the heart monitor stopping. All I could hear was the sound of the church bells ringing. All I could hear were the bells. Okay, in my opinion, for this level, the easiest way is to completely ignore all this water and just go through this path. And from here, I saw an early development version of this level, and I considered using that picture as the thumbnail for the stream. But obviously I didn't. And given I'm actually quite far in the game, I don't see why I would unless I do a second run. or more precisely like a fourth run of this game on this channel. The other ones being unlisted. Okay, next story. Let's see which one shall I read now. There is no bigger honor than dying for one's nation. I've seen battlefields with thousands of bodies lying on the ground. From common folks to high-ranking commanders. Ah. They're gonna put in more aims since he keeps jumping on roofs. Okay, which level was I at? 6 or 7? Oh, 7. This is the Shadow Mario level. In other words, after this I'm done with this world, ignoring level 8 and the bonus levels. Not even a challenge, man. Okay, from common folk to high-ranking commanders, it's a beautiful sight to behold. Moment in time that defines history. I shall pray to every soul that lost their lives, no matter which side they fought for, good or evil, for the Imperium, or something else. All that matters is that they showed honor by fighting instead of cowering away. Which one shall I do next? Well, what is the... I can do Peanut Park because there's only 3 left. So I could do Serena Beach. I'll do Peanut Park because pretty sure which one are left. Peanut. I'm not sure actually. Alright, I know which one are left. There's one where I have to climb the tower and one where I have to use Yoshi to get in secret level. This the climbing the Ferris wheel one. In my time behind the bar, I've heard many stories. It never fails to surprise me how easy it is to make people talk. Okay, the question is, what is the best way? Do I just do the intended way, or will I try something in English? Well, the intended way sucks, so I will try the unconventional for now. And that is climbing this tower instead. Okay, no. Absolutely not what I was supposed to do, but way more fun than doing it the intentional way. In my time behind the bar, I have heard many stories. Okay, my first catch. Just missed it. Get on this. It's a nice place. You can see all of the island pretty much, except Noki Bay and the airport. I don't see the airport from here. It never fails to surprise me how easy it is to make people talk. They tell stories, including about the ones they lost. It's very hard to stay professional when people tell about how they lost their grandfather or something. I usually try to move the conversation away to more safe subjects. I need... Which fruit do I need? Okay. I need this fruit. Why is it cutscene so great? That's what I want to know. Because I don't remember it being so great. Okay, one of these is a shroom. This one. Okay. I really thought I'd make it. Apparently not. And just for a moment, I just want to look at the background. It's really weird. Notice how they just bunches up at the top. And the clouds look very slept on top. Look, they're not part of the skybox. I feel like the flowers and the clouds are not part of the skybox. Now left is I think Shadow Mario, and then are there just 2 levels left with Shadow Mario? Yeah, that's the harbor, which I haven't even started yet. And there's the hotel and Noki Bay. Never mind, there's still a lot left. But I don't know if I want to play much longer. Okay, there's Noki Bay, Rico Harbor, and the hotel level that I haven't finished yet. Which is 3 levels, besides all the extra stuff. And I may consider doing those in the next stream instead. Because I think I've got late enough games for today. I'm close to 3 hours at this point. Let me quickly check. Okay, yes. There's still just the 3 areas I mentioned, and we've done 4. But I haven't done Bianco Hills. Alright, the first shine of Bianco Hills. Okay, I will do the first shine of Bianco Hills and then I'll quits for today. Not 8. What? And this will also make it the last time for me to deal with ow. Me to deal with this thing. And with that, I think I'll end the stream about here and continue probably not tomorrow. Most likely Wednesday, and Wednesday will beat Bowser. Oh no, wait, there's that guy. You know what, let's first take care of Fiora Mario before we'll end the stream. Since I think this is the last time we'll have to deal with him anyway. Can I get the sunglasses now? I think I should be able to. Yes. Look at that, Mario's wearing sunglasses. Okay, the last thing I will do is just a bit glitching around. Because if you go right here, Oh, it did work, but no. Okay, that's not what I want to do either. Also, I want to catch. The dolphin also back. That one's way more useful. Okay, filled again. I didn't want to collect a coin. Or for when I do the coin hunting, just to remember I already collected that. Okay, there we go. That's what I want to do. The underwater glitch. That allows you to just kill underwater. It also makes it easier how the graphics in this game work. Because if you look at this, I'm pretty sure that's just the texture they recolored. With a bit of shadowy effects. Something else interesting is the collision is very strange here. There's no sand here, but yet you can walk here. Something else that's funny is I'm standing inside this wall thing. At least I was till I collect clips through it. This how more show us. It's very flawed game at times. But regardless, I think I'll end it here. So let me close the tips. I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Bye.